welcome back, everybody. Happy Tuesday to you. So glad you are here with us. Love seeing those positive comments in the comments. I like people saying nice things to one another, saying good luck, asking for the trivia that they want to see, like anime trivia. That could be fun. What else do we have here? Merry on birthdays being wished to everybody. What's going on, Anderson, Indiana? Hello to you. Arkansas, you are in the house. Flagstaff, Arizona, hello to you. What is going on, Winston-Salem, North Carolina? Figure skating trivia. We're still about a year and a half away from the Winter Olympics, but figure skating trivia being requested. Sure. Hello, Los Angeles. What's going on? You're in the same town that Swagbucks Live is happening. Elkton, Maryland. That's pretty far away. What's going on? Knoxville, Tennessee. Corpus Christi, Texas. South Alabama. 108 and humid in Orlando. Oh my goodness. Stay inside if you're in Orlando. Stay in that air conditioning. Especially that it gets muggy down there in Orlando. You're in water, swampland, but you're also near Disney World. So you take the good with the bad, put them together, and there you have the facts of life. People rooting for the Kansas City Royals. Hello in Newcastle, England. Our friends across the pond, so happy to have you here. Upper Peninsula of Michigan checking in. The Youpers, what's going on? New Hampshire, hello. Lake Charles, Louisiana, hello to you. Stockton, California, 98 degrees. I like getting this weather report from around the country as we prepare to play this game. It's good to know what's going on. It's summertime. Pretty much hot everywhere. I feel like that's a confident forecast you can make, or weather outlook. It's hot everywhere. Wherever it is, stay cool. Stay dry. And I think there's only one thing with the ability to make this Tuesday rock your world, and that is Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Let's get ready to rock! We've got a great grand prize, and your massive brain is your key to unlocking it. Looky. That's $1,000, and if you correctly answer all 10 of our multiple choice trivia questions about a variety of topics, you will win a share of it. We also have bonus SB for you. Here's how that works. After question number 1, you will receive 1 SB for every question you get right. And that is the case even if you've already been eliminated. Now, in that case, if you're not in it for the grand prize, you have to stick around until the end and claim all the bonus SB that you earned. So don't leave in frustration and go, I got one wrong, I'm upset, I'm out of here. You can keep earning bonus SB and you can claim them. Why would you leave money on the table? You're smarter than that. I have more faith in you than that. If you win the game today, you will get your bonus SB rolled into your share of the grand prize. No claiming is necessary. Of course, you can rejoin once per game the first time you get one wrong, as long as it's before question number 10. You can do that with free rejoins, which you should have a whole mess of if you played our second chance week last week. Or you can spend maybe 1 or 2 SB to rejoin a game. Up to you. You don't need to rejoin to earn bonus SB. I want to be clear about that. Now, money waits for no one, so let's get the comments off of your screen and get the warm-up question onto your screen. Here is question number 1. By what nickname is New York City known? Is it the Big Orange, the Big Apple, or the Big Banana? What is the nickname for New York City? New York City! It became the official nickname in 1971, but the name was born from the prizes awarded at New York's plethora of racing courses back in the day. I guess they gave out apples. The Big Apple is the answer. 99% of you getting that one right. Well done. Good start to the game. Over 28,400 of you getting that one right. And that number's only continued to climb because we're going to have everybody who got it wrong come back in. And we're going to have some of our stragglers, our latecomers, use a free rejoin to get back in the game. Nothing wrong with that. Just glad to have you here. We're now up to 29,300 plus in grand prize contention. Over 30,000 of you playing this game. And from here on in, you will all earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right. So don't go anywhere. Here is question number 2 worth 1 bonus SB. What topping is traditionally added to movie popcorn? Is it butter, whipped cream, or maple syrup? Which of these is a traditional topping to movie popcorn? Some movie theaters added a whole seasoning station to their snack bars to allow you to customize your popcorn to your liking, but the traditional topping is when they pump a heap of that butter all over your popcorn. Butter is the answer. 99% of you getting that one right. Well done. Now, I will tell you personally, one of the things I've learned over the stay-at-home period is how to make the perfect movie popcorn at home. I'm going to tell you how to do that right now very quickly before we go into the next question. You get one of those Whirly Pop stovetop things. You do a tablespoon of coconut oil, half a cup of those kernels, then a teaspoon of flavacol. You can get that different places online, and then it will taste exactly like it does in the movies. And get a yellow colored coconut oil, and it'll look just like movie popcorn too. All right, that is enough popcorn recipes for you. We're ready to move on to question number 3, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Who starred in the 2001 remake of Ocean's 11? Is it Ben Affleck, George Clooney, or Sylvester Stallone? Which one of these gentlemen starred in the 2001 Ocean's 11? There will never be another Rat Pack, but there were a bunch of actors cool enough to pull off an Ocean's 11 reboot, and the leader of that pack was George Clooney. George Clooney is the answer. 94% of you getting that one right. Well done. 5% of you said Ben Affleck, and you're close. His brother Casey Affleck is in it. Casey Affleck and Scott Conn playing brothers in that one. They're the brothers, the getaway car drivers that you see racing a pickup truck and a remote control pickup truck early in that movie. Those are all really good movies. Ocean's 11, 12, 13. If you haven't seen them, they're worth checking out. Right now, we're about to check out question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here is Q4. Who wrote The Jungle Book? Was it Rudyard Kipling, J.R.R. Tolkien, or Piers Anthony? Who wrote The Jungle Book? He also wrote books like Rikki Tikki Tavi and Just So Stories, and was immensely popular in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. In fact, I'd say Rudyard Kipling's work is still pretty popular. Rudyard Kipling is the answer. The Jungle Book, maybe his most famous work now because of the Disney adaptation and now the live action. There have been 2 live action adaptations. The one by Jon Favreau a couple years ago is fantastic if you haven't seen it. It's well worth watching. Amazing how good it is. You don't expect it to be as good as it is. And yet, there it is. Bill Murray is Baloo. Perfect. Let's move on to question number 5 right now. It is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. We still have 27,400 plus people in grand prize contention. Let's see who gets this next one right. Here's Q5. The nautically themed restaurant Dive was the brainchild of what famous director? Steven Spielberg, Michael Bay, or Francis Ford Coppola? Which famous director came up with this restaurant? Now, we're beyond the heyday of the themed restaurant, but there was a time when anyone would make a restaurant out of anything. Like Steven Spielberg's underwater dining odyssey. Steven Spielberg is the one who came up with that. Dive the restaurant. And boy, did it dive. I don't think it's around anymore. 71% of you getting that one right. Maybe linking Steven Spielberg to the water because of Jaws. Good job to you. 29% of you getting that one wrong, evenly split between Michael Bay and Francis Ford Coppola. But the good news is most of you coming right back into this game. We are still over 25,000 people in grand prize contention, and that number continues to climb. I've seen pictures of this restaurant, and it does not, in general, themed restaurants are not great. I like Hard Rock Cafe. It's neat to see all the rock and roll stuff, and some of the food is good, but Planet Hollywood, that was a step too far. And I love movies, and it was a step too far. We are ready to move on now. Here comes question number 6. We are halfway done this game. It is official. This next one worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is Q6. Zeozon was one of the first commercial products to provide protection from what? Fire, the sun, or headaches? Zeozon. What did it protect you from? This product allowed people to finally go to the beach without worrying about getting burned. It was one of the early sunscreens and tanners. The sun is the answer I was looking for. 74% of you saying, here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo, and I got Zeozon, so I'm protected. 26% of you eliminated on that one, unfortunately, but I do see a number of you coming back in. That's what happens in these games as we move through the week. They get a little harder, A little harder, and then Friday is just a break. We're going into the weekend then. We want to make it easy for you. Still 20,000 people in grand prize contention, still 30,000 plus playing the game, remembering to stick around because you can still earn bonus SB, and you now have to claim them at the end of the game to keep them. But it's not going to be that much longer now because we are moving on to question number 7. Only 4 questions left. This next one worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is Q7. In which decade did acid wash jeans become popular? The 1950s, the 1980s, or the 2000s? In which decade did acid wash jeans become popular? Gone were the days when spilling some bleach on your jeans was a bad thing. But acid wash jeans, they became all the rage in the 1980s. 1980s is the answer. They existed before then, but they really skyrocketed. Thank you. Punk movement had a little something to do with that, maybe. 92% of you getting that one right. And if you're of a certain age, you remember seeing acid wash everything all over the place all the time. Was that a period in fashion? Maybe the 80s, maybe one of the worst fashion decades. But, you know, I love it. I love it personally. I'm attached. Let's move on to question number 8, since 92% of you knew that one. Not many people washing out, and already half the people out coming right back in. Still almost 20,000 people in grand prize contention as we move on to question number 8. Only 3 questions left. This one worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which of the following idioms means you're confused? Is it, it's all gravy from here, it's all Greek to me, or it's showtime? One of these means you're confused if you say this. The phrase comes from the language that at one time typified a complex and difficult to decipher tongue. If you were confused, you would say, hey, it's all Greek to me. It's all Greek to me is the answer. 94% of you getting that one right. It was not Greek to you. You understood it or you spoke Greek. Either way, you got that one right. Well done. We only lost 6% of our players on that one. Still 18,000 plus in grand prize contention. Love to see that. And we are getting down to it now. Only 2 questions remaining. 2 questions between 18,000 plus people and a $1,000 prize. And we still have over 30,000 people playing, people not leaving, knowing there are more bonus SB and that they have to claim them. So let's get another bonus SB under your belt. All you have to do is correctly answer question number 9. Here it is. How long did it take the Titanic to sink? Was it 2 hours and 40 minutes, 8 nights, or 3 years? How long did it take the Titanic to sink? The entire second half of the James Cameron movie was dedicated to the Titanic sinking, and if he wanted to do it in real time, he would have made that portion precisely 2 hours and 40 minutes long. 2 hours and 40 minutes was the answer. 17,808 of you have made it this far, and you are ready for our final question. But before then, a little bit of business to take care of. First of all, if you had fun playing this game, it was a quick one. Tell your friends about it. Let them jump in and get their own trivia break of the day. It always feels better to share. You can post to social media with the hashtag SBLive. You can send a text, send an email, but you want to include your share link. That is important. You can find that after the game by clicking the invite or get more rejoins button in the main menu of this app, because when people sign up with it, you get a free rejoin, and so do they. Now, tomorrow, this is super exciting. I'm so glad you're here for me to tell you this. Tomorrow we have a very special, huge money game for you. That number you're seeing is not a mirage. That is a $7,500 grand prize brought to you in part by our friends at RevU. So join us tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Put your knowledge to the test for some big bucks. Once again, $7,500. That's 7,500 buckaroos. Plus, I'm going to tell you about some really exciting opportunities to earn even more SB on top of SB with more SB on top. Big thanks to our friends at RevU for helping us make this prize so large. We'll see you tomorrow for that one. But for right now, why don't you take your money mobile with Vero? It's a mobile banking platform with no minimums, no monthly service or foreign transaction fees, and access to over 55,000 ATMs worldwide. It's a worry-free way to bank, and when you open an account and deposit at least $25, you'll earn 7,500 SB, which means you're being smart with your money while making some extra money. You have to be a U.S. player to qualify for this offer, but check it out after the game. I mean, this is just, it's kismet, right? 7,500 SB for this offer, $7,500 grand prize tomorrow. It was meant to be. Check it out after the game. We have 18,100 people on the button playing for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Over 30,000 of you total in the game. And you can get one more bonus SB, all of you, right now. If you can correctly answer our final question, here is question number 10. At a play, what is the break between Act 1 and Act 2 called? Is it intramural, intermission, or intermediate? What is that break between acts called? This is your time to stretch your legs, talk about what you just saw, use the restroom, or get a snack before going back in, but please eat it first. You have plenty of time during that intermission. Intermission is the answer. 16,368 of you got that one right, and you are splitting our grand prize. Well done to each and every one of you. You just accomplished something special, and I hope you are proud of yourself. You're each taking home 7 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Co-driver, you drove your way into the winner's circle. Mrs. Allison, 99, congratulations to you. And Mike Luba, you won. You play the tuba. Mike Luba, killer on the tuba, winning the game. Juba, juba, juba. That was a special song just for you. Congratulations to all of our grand prize winners, though. You can write that song yourself with your own name in the lyrics. It applies to you as well. Congratulations to everybody who earned bonus SB, too, and claimed them along the way. You are winners as well. And now that you have all these new SB in your account, you know what to do with them. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Thank you for playing along and winning, everyone. Huge $7,500 game tomorrow. You're not going to want to miss that one. This was Swagbucks Live, and we will see you then.